Hey yo, what is up guys, it is I, DPX here, and today was Square Enix's and Xbox and Bethesda's E3 press conference. Let's go baby. And what did I think of them? Well, you'll just have to watch this video and find out what I thought of their press conferences. But before we do that, you know what to do. Be sure to like this video, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell, and leave a comment, or I'll send all the Xbots after you. So the Xbox presentation, I'll just say this, I thought the Xbox presentation was really good. I won't go over every single little announcement they had, since they had a lot. They had a hell of a lot, but they had like some good stuff. There wasn't much talking either. What happens in a lot of these Xbox press conferences is that there's just a lot of filler, just a lot of talking in between game reveals, but this one was just game reveal after game reveal after game reveal after game reveal. And you know what? I think I can officially tell you that right now, Xbox Game Pass is the #1 reason to buy an Xbox. They announced Back 4 Blood is coming to Game Pass Day 1. That's big. That is big. That's a big get for Game Pass. Back 4 Blood. I'm really looking forward to that game, and yeah, looks good. And then they started the show with a new look at Starfield. We've known about this game for 3 years now, but we're just seeing it now. And while there's no gameplay shown, it looks good from what they've shown. This might have been a cutscene for all I know. So if that is, looking good. One weird thing though is that they announced that it's not coming out till November of next year. We're not getting this game for another year and a half. And in that case, I get they wanted to show it this year, but if that's the case, if it's not coming out till November of next year, why did you give it a release date? You didn't, like, you can, like, next E3, next year's E3 will come around and this game will still not be out. You could drop the release date then. So that was a little weird, but it doesn't matter too much because this game looked really cool and I'm excited to see the gameplay. Another game they showed was, and should have expected this because, I mean, it was a given that they were going to show this, Halo Infinite. And the last time they showed it, you know, it kind of got memed, and there was Craig, which, you know, was a big meme, but this looks way better. Like, honestly, it looks way better. I don't know how else I can say that. It was so weird to think about it though, because last year this game was supposed to come out as a launch title for the Xbox Series, and it's not coming till a year later. And one weird thing though is that this is still not coming out till holiday of 2021, which is expected. I expected that, but why not just give it an actual release date? Like, you did. Come on, you should know a release date by now. Forza Horizon looks really good. I'm probably not gonna play it because I don't really care too much, but it looks really cool. It looks like, visually, it looks gorgeous. They also showed Redfall, which is supposed to be Arcane's new game, and that looks interesting. They didn't show gameplay for it though, but it does look interesting, I'll say. They showed off Stalker 2 and gave it an official title of Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl. I'd never played the first Stalker game, and to be honest, I didn't even know that there was a first Stalker game. So I had no idea about Stalker, and then they announced this game as Stalker 2, and I'm like, there's a Stalker 1? What? And yeah, but it looks good. I don't know if I'm going to play it. Especially since I don't have an Xbox, so I can't play it, but if I did have one, I don't know if I would be playing it. It did get a release date, though, of April 28th, 2022, so that's interesting. I liked what we saw from Battlefield 2042. That looked really good, and I also am interested in 12 Minutes. The big highlight for me, though, y'all know, hopefully y'all know, I've been looking forward to this game, and that is Psychonauts 2. Finally got a release date. You bet I am so happy this game finally got a release date announced. That is coming out in August 25th. So excited, because every Microsoft E3, every presentation, every game showcase they have, whatever, they announce or they show Psychonauts 2, and it always looks really good, but they never give it a release date. They always give it like a release window, but never a release date. But now they finally did. They announced this game that seemed like a filler game called Party Animals, but like I kind of want to play it. It actually looks like fun. It looks like Gang Beasts, and Gang Beasts was a really good game. I really like Gang Beasts. This game looks interesting. They showed Far Cry 6 again, which, if I'm gonna be honest, I don't know why this was here. They showed it. They showed a lot of it at Ubisoft's event yesterday. But it looks good what they showed. The Outer Worlds 2, I like that trailer they had. It was like, I liked what they did. It was like a very meta trailer, commenting on other video game trailers, and I like that. I know obviously like self-awareness means a lot, but if you like acknowledging that something is a thing doesn't make it better to do it, if you know what I mean. But I feel like this was an exception because it was funny. But yeah, the Outer Worlds 2 is the thing that's happening, that's big. And yeah, that was mostly, that was like the biggest highlights, I feel. Like they announced Among Us is coming to Xbox, and also announced 15-player lobbies. That's gonna be fucking chaotic. 15 players. Now it's Hades is coming to Game Pass. Yakuza Like a Dragon is coming to Game Pass today. The one thing I feel was kind of not so great about this event was Fallout 76. Like, mostly that, and just the amount of stuff they showed that was like for games that are already out. And it got a little annoying. Fallout 76, it's like, who plays this game? Like, they say it has a strong player base. No, it doesn't. Don't lie. Like, if those of you watching, do any of you actually play Fallout 76? Or do you actually know anyone who plays Fallout 76? Actually, I'm asking you. Comment below. And don't bullshit me. Comment below. So yeah, it was mostly that. The fact that we got a lot of games or a lot of updates for games that are already out. And we also got, like, there's a point in the presentation where it was just like a bunch of weird games like Slime Rancher 2, Shredders, Replaced, The Ascent, Age of Empires. Like, it was a streak of just alright, cool games, but it was the best presentation so far. I give it an 8 out of 10. Alright, next up was Square Enix. I'll say this, they did not have a good press conference. In 2019, last E3, they had a really good press conference. They had Final Fantasy VII Remake, they had Avengers, which I was optimistic about. They had some other good games. Not this year, though. Not this year. This year, let's see, they had Guardians of the Galaxy, which I've heard a lot of people shitting on, but to be honest, I think it looks pretty solid. Like, it actually looks like it's a lot of fun. The character designs look stupid, though. What is it with these Square Enix Marvel games, these stupid character designs? Like, Star-Lord, Peter Quill looks like Jake Paul. Gamora looks like she's going emo or something. Rocket looks like he's aged a lot. Drax looks so dumb, and Groot looks fine. But, like, I don't get what it is with all these weird designs of these characters in these Marvel Square Enix games. That, and they showed this game for like 30 minutes, and this was a like 45-minute long presentation. It dragged on, but this game looks like a lot of fun. I'm interested, and it will not feature any post-launch content such as DLC, and it will not be a live service game, so it's not going to be like Avengers. It's going to be one single campaign, and then it's like a one and done. Maybe there'll be like a story expansion or something. It didn't say anything about that, although it kind of did by saying no post-launch content such as DLC. But yeah, and it's coming out on October 16th on all platforms pretty much. So I'm interested. And then they showed they showed Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster. It's like, why? This is they're bringing back the classic Final Fantasy games 1 through 6, but it's like to mobile devices. Like, why? Like, everyone wants those games to come back on, you know, modern consoles. So Square Enix is like, all right, well, you guys not have phones? You guys will have phones, right? Here it is. You got Final Fantasy on phones now. And yeah, there's a lot of mobile stuff here too. There was an entire segment in the presentation that was like, here's a bunch of mobile games. Like no one came here to watch mobile games. Nobody did. Nobody. Kind of like how no one came here to watch Marvel's Avengers. Look, if you like the game, that's fine. But do you like the game? Just like Fallout 76, comment below if you're actually playing Marvel's Avengers or if you know someone playing Marvel's Avengers. I doubt you could. I doubt you know anyone, and I doubt you are. And if you are, well, more power to you, but I mean, I don't know. There are better games out there. So I really don't care that much. Then they showed Babylon's Fall, which looked interesting, but it was ruined by the fact that it's a live service game. They showed Life is Strange, which I don't care about too much. I'm sure it has its audience though. And then the big game was Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin. It's like a Final Fantasy game that's like a reimagining, I think, of the first game, which is developed by Team Ninja and Koei Tecmo, and it's gonna be a Souls-like game, and it's gonna be a hack and slash game. That's a lot of fucking shit in one. And yeah, see, it looks good. It looks really good. And it's gonna be on PS4 and PS5 coming next year, and we'll have a demo on PS5 soon. So I'm excited for this one. So it started very well with Guardians of the Galaxy, dragged on with Guardians of the Galaxy still. We're on that game forever. And then a bunch of stuff no one cares about. And then Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origins. That looked really good. But not a good presentation. I give it a 3 out of 10. So that was my review for the Xbox and Bethesda, as well as the Square Enix E3 2021 press conferences. What did you guys think about them? Let me know down below. Anyways, be sure to like the video, comment, subscribe, or else the Xbox will be after you. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.